Welcome. We're so delighted you're here. We're going to introduce you to some not well known techniques that have made a profound difference to a lot of
hmm
people that have tried them. We are going to help you take the thought process and help you use it, channel it to help you release old beliefs and patterns and change your energy. Thinking about things, thinking about sleep, doesn't work. I know I've spent many an hour in the past laying on the bed, staring at the ceiling, trying to think myself to sleep. Just didn't work. The hamsters in my head just got really excited and ran around and had a party. What we're going to do is we're going to guide you gently and lovingly into changing the energy of your system, the beliefs you have around sleep, so that you can comfort yourself and nurture yourself to sleep in beautiful ways. So what used to seem impossible can suddenly seem kind of easy and fun. And we know this can work because both Rick and I have been through this process, both around sleep and a lot of other issues. And the techniques we're going to show you, they're not so commonly known, some of them. They may look a little strange, but they work profoundly for the majority of people. 99% of the people that use them find some shift, and 95% of people find quite a big shift in their system when they do them. So we're going to invite you to try them out, even if they seem a little bit strange. We're going to be working on the this from three different angles. We're going to look at the somatic, how your body feels about things,
hmm
the subconscious, your survival and primitive brain, and the energetic flow in the meridians and the chakras. And we're going to help you integrate that with your thinking brain, because if you're here, you're probably kind of a curious person. And when our thinking brain knows what's going on, it's easier to reinforce and create habits. And we're just so excited to show you these things. Now, Rick and I are not doctors in the medical profession. So if you have a medical condition that you need attention for, please go get that checked out.
hmm
And go ahead and do these as long as this feels good to you and you're being gentle with yourself. Go ahead and do these exercises in any case because they're not going to harm you. We've people, I think about 1 million people have used EFT now, a couple million people, and there's been no side effects that anyone has reported. So so go ahead and try it, and we'll go ahead and teach you what some of those what the terms are too if you haven't you're not familiar with them. So as we lead you through this, we invite you. Rick is amazing at this to play, to bring
hmm
a curiosity. It's not just hard work. I mean, you will have to show up, but it's often about loving attention, not about forcing yourself to do anything. So we invite you to bring that attitude there. And again, if some of this feels strange, that's okay, but we're going to use this to help you release the old patterns that are just stuck and ingrained and give you some unexpected insights. And we're going to combine some of these techniques that some of them have been around for tens of thousands of years, as far as we know, 5,000 years at least for some of the meridian work. And we're going to combine them with some of the latest breakthroughs in neuroscience to give you specific relief and a deep, restful sleep.
And if you're the type of person that, in order to try something new, you need to have that sense that it's both practical and grounded. Kathy and I are both engineers by training and background. And for us to be attracted to a new emotional technology, it has to have those attributes. We like it that it has worked for us personally. And we like that the fact that, as Kathy mentioned, the leading edge of neuroscience is saying that there are parts of us that get conditioned. That makes sense. We've heard about the conditioned Pavlovian response, and we can see that people that are depressed or tired, they start holding their body in certain ways. As a massage therapist, I know that people store experiences in their body and their body starts to respond, including what's it like to transition from being awake to going to sleep. And we're using the ability of us to focus our energy, not just to think about it, but to tune our consciousness so that it extends all the way down to our toes, which want to go to sleep too. It's not just our brain that needs rest. Our heart, our lungs, our digestion. It's called rest and digest, the parasympathetic response. And we're not going to go into a lot of the science, but I want you to know that if you ever have a question about why we're approaching it a certain way, do feel free to ask us. We have a lot of information that led us to this nexus point where we're combining what we're learning through somatic experiencing, body work, tapping and soothing the body, and using our intention and our energy to create and craft a new awareness in our body that it's okay and even delightful to go to sleep, that when we wake up in the middle of the night, it's not the end of the world, and that when we wake up in the morning, that it's time to kind of stretch our wings, and during the day that you can be resilient and use your energy in a way that is non-self-abusive, but actually uplifts you and helps you engage and open and tap into the sources of nourishment, whether you're asleep or awake.
Yeah. Rick, I love that you combine you're an engineer and a massage therapist and a coach, and you combine all those energies. And one of the reasons you and I have loved working together so much is because I have a similar background. I have a PhD in material science. I'm an engineer. And I love understanding, like, how can people feel better? Like, what is going on there? There has to be something we can systematically do to change how we're feeling. And when we've combined this, Rick, it was part of the Tapping Solution movie, where he's one of the prime coaches in the movie. If you ever get a chance to check that out, it's amazing. But we've worked with thousands of people, and we've both seen such amazing transformations. Yeah. People that are like, their faces light up, where they're like, I don't have to live that way anymore. Oh my God. And we invite you to bring that sense of curiosity and wonder forward. Let that childlike part of you that's never given up hope, who's here when you might have tried 100 different things to sleep better.
Right.
We honor the courage and the dedication that you have, that you're still here asking the question, how can I take better care of myself? How can I be a better person in the world? How can I make a bigger difference in the world? And we are bringing our heart and soul and a lot of experience to this in a unique way. And we're going to offer this to you to help you sleep so that you can be supercharged and have the life you've always wanted.
So let's get started.
Yeah.